Good day, everyone. I'm glad you're here. Today we'll be examining how advanced smart programs, especially those that generate new content, are impacting our world. Think of it like this: developing these powerful digital brains demands a huge amount of electrical energy, and that energy often leaves a carbon trail. Beyond the planet, these tools are rapidly changing how we work, learn, and even create. We need to thoughtfully consider how they affect jobs, fairness, and what's real. Our goal is to build these amazing technologies in a way that truly benefits everyone, without unintended harm, ensuring their development helps us all thrive for years to come. Let's examine how artificial intelligence, for all its digital magic, actually leaves a very real mark on our world. Many people might assume AI is just code, but training and running these powerful systems takes a tremendous amount of energy. Think of it like operating an enormous, always-on factory. This constant demand for electricity, often sourced from non-renewable options, directly contributes to greenhouse gas emissions. Moreover, the specialized computer chips and vast data centers required aren't conjured from thin air. Their production and cooling consume significant resources and energy too. So, understanding AI's practical physical demands on our planet is crucial as we continue to integrate it into every facet of our lives. Let me show you something fascinating about our increasingly smart AI. You know how these advanced systems are getting incredibly capable? Well, that sophistication comes with a hidden cost, a massive thirst for power. Imagine a bustling city growing its electricity grid fourfold in just a few years just to keep its lights on. That's essentially what's happening with the enormous server farms powering AI. This huge surge in electricity demand means we're also generating a lot more carbon pollution, an environmental impact comparable to putting millions of extra cars on the road. It's a significant footprint we need to consider as AI continues its rapid evolution. Time to understand that the amazing capabilities of artificial intelligence come with a significant environmental footprint. Behind every smart application lies a vast network of powerful computers, often housed in massive facilities. Think of these hubs as digital brains working non-stop, demanding immense electricity to learn and function. The energy required is staggering. A single one of these digital powerhouses can consume as much juice as a substantial community, continuously burning energy. This constant high demand inevitably leads to a considerable output of greenhouse gases, meaning our digital progress isn't without its physical impact on the planet. Let's look at an often overlooked environmental concern linked to our digital age: water consumption. The sophisticated artificial intelligence systems we rely on, from predictive text to complex data analysis, hum away inside vast data centers. To keep their powerful processors from overheating, these facilities consume truly staggering quantities of water annually. Think of it like this: the amount of H2O they utilize each year could easily meet the domestic needs of millions of homes. This creates considerable stress on local water reserves, a particular worry when these tech installations are located in drought-stricken areas. It's an unseen demand on our planet's resources, posing a substantial hurdle for sustainability as AI continues its rapid global proliferation. Let's break down how modern artificial intelligence, particularly the super smart kind that creates things, truly taxes our planet. Getting these sophisticated digital brains ready to perform can have a significant ecological footprint. Imagine the energy needed to power many cars for their whole existence. That's roughly what it takes for some of the biggest AI systems to learn their craft. And here's an interesting bit: if an AI is conjuring up vivid pictures, it's gobbling up vastly more electricity than if it's just crafting a story or an email. It's like building a grand cathedral versus writing a short memo. The sheer computational muscle for visuals is enormous. Let's get into the hidden environmental costs of our increasingly intelligent technology. Building the brains behind AI requires unique elements sourced from the ground, a process that frequently strains our planet and affects local populations. Then there's the enormous physical footprint of the digital factories that house all this gear. Just erecting these structures and making their internal components uses up a huge amount of energy, contributing a large share of their total carbon output. And because AI technology advances so rapidly, the specialized processing units and servers used in these facilities are quickly replaced, creating ever-growing piles of discarded electronics. It's a complex cycle, demanding careful thought about sustainability. Let me guide you through an interesting point about our digital world's environmental footprint. While we often think of factories or cars, the energy needed to power all our smart devices, data centers, and especially the rapidly expanding field of artificial intelligence, is becoming a noticeable share of global carbon output. You see, even though brilliant minds are constantly finding ways to make these systems more efficient, the sheer demand and rapid adoption of new AI technologies are growing even faster. It's like trying to bail water out of a boat with a teacup while a fire hose fills it. The efforts are there, but the scale of new development just keeps pushing the overall energy consumption, and therefore emissions, higher and higher. It's a critical balance we need to master. Let's consider how intelligent algorithms and those amazing programs that can create new text or images are truly reshaping the fabric of our communities. It's like a powerful new current flowing through society, altering everything from the jobs we do and the skills we need, to how we communicate and even what we consider authentic. We're seeing shifts in creative fields, new conveniences daily, but also grappling with important questions about fairness, potential misuse, and distinguishing between human and machine-generated content. These innovations aren't just tools. They're catalysts for broad societal evolution, prompting us to rethink many established norms and practices. Let me introduce you to a significant shift brewing in our job landscape. Very soon, intelligent machines and advanced software are poised to take over a large portion of routine tasks, especially in areas like customer assistance or manufacturing. We're talking about a considerable number of current positions potentially being handled by technology in just a few short years. The challenge is, this impact won't be evenly distributed. Individuals in roles requiring less specialized expertise are likely to feel it most acutely, which could unfortunately broaden the divide between different economic groups. It's like technology is speeding ahead on a highway, and our societal support systems are struggling to build off-ramps and new roads fast enough for everyone needing a fresh direction. Let's unpack what's happening as intelligent systems increasingly handle tasks once done by people. We're truly at a crossroads with this technological shift, facing a clear choice. On one hand, if we're proactive and thoughtful, we can direct these changes to birth exciting new kinds of jobs and improve how we live. Think about using these tools to solve complex problems, creating roles that never existed before. However, if we simply stand by and let things unfold without guidance, we risk widening the divide between different groups in society, potentially leading to greater social friction. It really comes down to whether we shape the future or let it shape us, for better or for worse. Let me walk you through how the exciting world of artificial intelligence is unfortunately creating some real economic divides. You see, the really powerful stuff, the cutting-edge AI, often stays with the big players, those massive corporations that have deep pockets and a lot of specialized talent. This makes it tough for smaller companies or even entire emerging nations to get their hands on it, whether it's the cost, the technical know-how, or just getting the right training. And it's not just about company size. This prosperity is often clustered in a few major cities globally, like those famous tech centers. This leaves countless other places, from quiet rural towns to many countries striving for growth, struggling to catch up and truly harness AI's potential for their own progress. Let me help you understand some real downsides of relying too heavily on smart technology. It's great when AI helps, but if we let it do all our thinking, we risk more than just convenience. Imagine a future where misinformation spreads rapidly because AI created it, or where our personal details are less secure. These tools can sometimes even give us skewed or unhelpful answers, leading us to just defer important decisions to them, instead of using our own judgment. If we constantly outsource our problem-solving and creative tasks to machines, our own critical thinking skills could genuinely weaken. We might lose our sharpness, our imagination, and our ability to judge situations independently over time. What we're looking at here is how clever software, like those online chat helpers, is really changing the game for companies interacting with customers. Businesses can cut down on expenses significantly, which sounds great on paper. But the flip side is that these advancements are pushing out countless human roles, especially for people who used to handle phone inquiries. The real challenge emerges when these displaced individuals struggle to find good avenues to learn new skills. This lack of clear paths forward can cause real difficulties for families, and even lead to wider community frustrations. It's a prime example of technology improving one area while creating a significant human challenge in another. Let's get into what it really means for our smart machines to be both Earth-friendly and people-friendly. On one hand, Earth-friendly AI means we're designing systems that don't consume enormous amounts of energy just to learn or operate, thinking about their environmental footprint from start to finish. It's like building a car that's fuel-efficient and recyclable. Then, people-friendly means making sure these intelligent tools are fair, transparent, and don't accidentally perpetuate biases. We need to know why an AI makes a decision, hold it accountable, and ensure it truly serves humanity without causing harm. It's about building trust and ensuring these powerful innovations uplift everyone, not just a select few. What we're looking at here is a fantastic trend where some of the biggest names in technology are really stepping up their game for the planet, especially when it comes to powering their advanced AI. Think about it. A company like Amazon is essentially running its entire worldwide infrastructure with renewable power, setting a high bar for everyone else. Then you have Microsoft, not just cleaning up their own act, but actively pushing their partners to adopt solely clean energy sources by a specific deadline, creating a positive ripple effect. Even innovative AI labs like OpenAI are pouring significant funds into things like data centers running purely on sunlight. It truly proves that groundbreaking artificial intelligence and environmental stewardship can absolutely go hand in hand. Time to understand something really vital about our rapidly evolving AI systems. You know, these incredibly smart programs, with all their complex calculations, consume a tremendous amount of electricity. If we just keep relying on fossil fuels for that power, it poses a significant challenge for our planet. But here's the good news. By fueling AI with green power, energy from the sun or wind, for instance, we can dramatically lessen its impact on the environment. It turns out these sustainable sources are robust enough to handle even the most intense AI tasks, proving we don't have to choose between advanced technology and a healthy Earth. This transition is truly a game changer for a greener future. Today we're going to learn about some really clever ways people are making our digital world much more efficient. Think of it like this. Engineers are designing the core brains of artificial intelligence to be incredibly powerful yet sip energy, almost like inventing a car that goes super fast on very little fuel. On top of that, instead of sending all the data collected by devices far away to a huge central computer, we're learning to process it right where it's created, like having a tiny, smart assistant directly on your phone instead of always needing to ask a distant server. Plus, we're trimming down these AI models, cutting out any unnecessary parts without losing their sharpness. It all means we get amazing performance with a significantly smaller energy footprint. Let's talk about how the world is actively trying to make artificial intelligence more environmentally responsible. Interestingly, major tech companies are often at the forefront, advocating for clear regulations on AI's energy consumption and pushing for better efficiency. Here in the US, you're seeing lawmakers from across the political spectrum exploring ways to fund initiatives for developing greener AI tech. It's not just a national effort. Global organizations are also working diligently to establish consistent, worldwide standards. This comprehensive approach, involving corporate pressure, national legislation, and international cooperation, shows a significant commitment to ensuring AI grows in a way that truly benefits our planet. Let me help you understand how we can make technology, especially powerful AI systems, much kinder to our planet. Imagine we design our gadgets so you can simply swap out an old component for a new one, much like changing a tire on a car. That's making things last longer and cutting down on digital junk. Furthermore, when something truly reaches the end of its life, we shouldn't just toss it. Instead, we meticulously reclaim those precious internal components, preventing the need to dig up more virgin earth. The ultimate goal is to create a seamless circle, where materials from yesterday's tech become the building blocks for tomorrow's innovations, keeping valuable resources in play indefinitely. Time to understand that as we develop increasingly advanced artificial intelligence, we face vital considerations for the future. We absolutely must make sure these powerful tools are kind to our planet. Imagine the vast energy required for training and operating complex algorithms. We need smart methods to reduce their ecological impact, perhaps through more efficient design or sustainable energy choices. Simultaneously, we bear the responsibility of ensuring AI serves all people equitably, not just a privileged few. This means actively working to prevent unfair outcomes stemming from biased data, making sure the technology is accessible, and holding it accountable so it truly elevates humanity and respects our world. Let's explore the concept of understanding AI's environmental footprint. It's not enough to just guess. We need a full picture, like analyzing everything from the electricity keeping servers running to the water for cooling and the materials used to create the hardware. Think of it like checking a car's entire life cycle, not just its gas mileage. For true progress, Companies should also openly share their resource usage, so we can all see the real impact. Plus, we need a universal measuring stick to compare different systems fairly. And just to be sure, impartial experts should regularly check these claims, ensuring everyone is genuinely committed to being greener. Let's unpack what it means to build AI that's not just smart, but also kind to our planet. It's really about being clever with resources. Instead of always aiming for the biggest, most power-hungry systems, we want AI models that deliver fantastic results without guzzling energy or needing massive computational muscle. Think of it like designing a fuel-efficient car that still performs great. This means finding smarter ways to teach these systems, perhaps with smaller initial datasets, and then sharing these clever, optimized designs openly within the community. When we collaborate and build on each other's lean innovations, everyone wins, pushing forward truly sustainable technology. Let me introduce you to a really important idea: ensuring everyone thrives amidst the exciting new world AI is creating. It's about empowering individuals, especially those whose careers might be reshaped, by equipping them with fresh skills for emerging opportunities. Imagine building new professional pathways so people can confidently step into tomorrow's job market. This also means offering a safety net during these transitions, providing practical help and guidance. Crucially, it involves bringing diverse communities into the conversation when developing AI, so this powerful technology genuinely solves problems for everyone, not just a select few. Ultimately, making sure quality education about AI and digital tools is widely available to all is key to unlocking new avenues for success. Let me help you understand how we can ensure intelligent systems truly serve humanity in a good way. First, we absolutely must build in robust checks to stop these smart programs from spreading incorrect facts, exhibiting unfair preferences, or producing content that could potentially cause problems for anyone. Think of it like creating guardrails so the technology stays on a helpful path. Second, whenever these systems are involved in important choices, real people need to be fully informed and have the ultimate say. We need clear visibility into how conclusions are reached, and a human should always be responsible. Lastly, we must establish clear guidelines that safeguard everyone's personal space, their ability to make their own choices, and their inherent worth, even as we explore new technological frontiers. Let's talk about how smart technology is becoming a powerful ally in addressing our planet's biggest challenges. Picture agriculture, where intelligent systems guide farmers to use just the right amount of water and nutrients, leading to more food with less waste. Consider our electrical grids. AI perfectly balances renewable energy from the sun and wind, ensuring power gets to homes efficiently. It also sharpens our ability to predict extreme weather, giving communities vital time to prepare for severe storms or droughts. Ultimately, the goal is to ensure the immense good these tools do for Earth far outweighs any energy they consume, making them a net positive for a healthier world. Here's an interesting topic. Did you know artificial intelligence can be a real champion for our planet? Imagine AI helping us keep a watchful eye on forests, oceans, and wildlife, spotting issues before they become huge problems. It's like having a super smart assistant that helps us figure out the best ways to protect endangered species or clean up polluted areas, making every effort count more. Plus, it can really kickstart big environmental projects, helping us find and implement solutions to global warming much faster than we could on our own. It's all about applying this clever tech wisely to heal and safeguard Earth. Today we're going to learn about how the entire world is coming together to make sure artificial intelligence grows in a responsible way that protects our planet. Imagine countries all over the world joining forces, sharing their best ideas and practices for making AI truly eco-friendly. This also means helping developing nations gain access to these cutting-edge, environmentally sound AI tools, providing them with the necessary training and support. And finally, it's about agreeing on universal guidelines or criteria for how to measure AI's environmental impact, so we can all assess progress fairly and hold everyone accountable for building a better future. Now let's dive into how we can foster a more environmentally conscious approach to artificial intelligence. It really starts with businesses being transparent. Imagine if every company building these incredible AI systems had to openly share details about the electricity their models consume or the materials used in their infrastructure. That kind of openness is crucial. Then we, as users, need to understand what makes an AI service more eco-friendly. Knowing this helps us make better choices about the products and platforms we support. When companies see that being honest and sustainable attracts more customers and investors, they'll naturally strive for greener practices, creating a powerful positive cycle. Let me walk you through how governments are really key in making AI greener. First off, they can inject funds directly into cutting-edge studies, helping brilliant minds in universities and innovative firms discover more eco-friendly ways for artificial intelligence to function. Beyond that, a smart move is offering incentives, think financial breaks or other perks, to businesses that choose to power their AI infrastructure with clean energy or design less power-hungry systems. And just like any industry, we need clear rules. Authorities can set and enforce compulsory guidelines for how efficiently AI systems must operate, ensuring environmental responsibility. Finally, since this is a global challenge, international collaboration is essential, with nations working together on solutions through diplomacy and shared initiatives. It's about building a sustainable tech future together. Let's talk about how major tech companies are making significant strides in powering their vast operations more sustainably. Imagine the incredible amount of energy needed to fuel massive digital brains, their AI data centers. What's truly impressive is the commitment to make these facilities run on much cleaner power. For example, some are on track to have nearly all of their global server farms powered by non-polluting sources by the middle of this decade. They're not just doing this through big changes, but also by cleverly refining the software itself, drastically cutting the pollution generated when their smart systems learn. Their ultimate vision is for every single hour of operation, around the clock, to be completely clean in the next few years. It just goes to show that pioneering technology can absolutely coexist with deep environmental responsibility. Let's look at a fascinating step some tech giants are taking towards a greener future. Imagine a company like OpenAI deciding to build its own massive solar installations just to fuel its powerful artificial intelligence systems. This isn't just a small gesture. It's a fundamental decision to operate their incredibly energy-hungry operations completely on clean electricity. It really shows how you can plan for sustainability right from the start. Not only does this massive move benefit our planet, but it also demonstrates to other major technology firms that making these big initial investments in green energy can actually pay off both environmentally and financially over the long haul. It's a smart strategy for everyone. Let's examine how emerging technologies, particularly artificial intelligence, are shaping our future in surprisingly positive ways. We often worry about automation taking jobs, but many individuals are now being trained for exciting new roles, like overseeing intelligent digital assistants. These people leverage their human insight to handle complex situations that AI alone can't quite grasp, adding crucial value. Beyond employment, this same technology is helping communities become stronger against environmental challenges. Picture smart systems predicting extreme weather patterns, giving folks time to prepare for floods, or efficiently managing water supplies during extended dry periods. It truly highlights that with focused investment and support, these advancements can create remarkable opportunities and foster resilience, rather than just causing disruption. Let me walk you through how I see us building a truly equitable future with artificial intelligence. For me, it boils down to always putting people first. Every time we decide to introduce a new smart system, we should pause and ask, does this uplift human potential and respect everyone's inherent value? The idea isn't for these incredible tools to simply take over tasks, leaving folks high and dry. Instead, AI should act as a powerful co-pilot, making our lives better and more productive, expanding what we can achieve. It's about ensuring these digital assistants genuinely help us, providing new avenues and support, not just showing us the door. Today we're going to learn about some really important considerations as artificial intelligence continues to grow. While it offers incredible potential, we face some big questions. For instance, we need to balance rapid technological advancement with making sure we don't harm our planet. It's like building faster cars but ensuring they're also eco-friendly. Many companies are quite secretive about how their AI works or its real-world effects, making it tough to truly understand them or hold anyone responsible. The sheer speed of this progress also means our laws and societal norms often struggle to keep up. And finally, there's a growing risk of a divide, where some have amazing access to these tools while others are left behind, increasing global disparities. Let me help you understand how we might make artificial intelligence much more sustainable in the future. Think of it like this. Imagine we're developing super smart computer brains that can do incredible things, but they'll sip power instead of guzzling it, making them far more energy friendly. Beyond just the brains, we're also figuring out how to completely recycle all the physical parts of these systems, We're aiming for a world where old computer components don't become electronic trash, but are instead reborn into new ones, minimizing waste. And to power it all, we're exploring new ways to generate and store clean, dedicated electricity specifically for these powerful computing tasks, building a truly green foundation for AI. Let's look at how we all share a part in making technology, especially artificial intelligence, work for good. It's truly a shared effort, not something for just one group to tackle. The companies developing these advanced systems must move past mere promises. They need to show real transparency and be held responsible for their creation's effects on society and the environment. Governments also play a vital role, crafting smart guidelines that both foster new developments and safeguard people and our planet. Finally, as users, our choices matter. By asking for kinder, more ethical tech and supporting firms that are truly dedicated to these principles, we collectively steer the future towards a better path. Let me introduce you to a compelling vision for our future, where advanced technology truly serves humanity. Imagine a world where the incredible power of artificial intelligence is shared widely, lifting everyone up and shrinking inequalities instead of expanding them. This isn't just about fairness. It also means AI is built sustainably, powered by clean energy, and designed to minimize its environmental footprint. We envision communities becoming stronger, using smart systems to tackle their biggest challenges and enhance human potential. Crucially, the rules governing this powerful tech will be clear and fair, prioritizing public well-being over private gain. And as jobs evolve, people will gain the new skills needed to thrive alongside AI, ensuring nobody is left behind. Let's look at a truly exciting vision for AI. Imagine technology that doesn't just automate tasks, but genuinely helps us achieve more than we ever could alone, making our collective intelligence shine. Think about how it could assist in solving some of the world's trickiest puzzles, from health crises to understanding complex climate patterns. The beautiful part is picturing this progress happening responsibly, meaning we advance without harming our natural world or leaving anyone behind. This isn't just a dream. It's a path we can pave collectively, ensuring innovation serves humanity fairly and sustainably for everyone. Let's consider how these intelligent systems we're creating influence our world. Think about the resources they consume, the electricity for complex calculations, or the materials for specialized hardware. This energy demand certainly leaves its mark on our natural surroundings, yet it's something we absolutely can improve. Furthermore, we must carefully think about how this technology changes our daily lives and communities, ensuring it works fairly for everyone. By coming together, sharing ideas, and working toward shared goals, we can guide its development to be beneficial for years to come and serve all people justly. Our actions right now will shape what this powerful tool ultimately becomes. That brings us to the end of our session. Thank you for your wonderful attention, and I hope this was helpful.